explains it. All right, looks like we have our stream issues solved again here. Jonathan Krause with you this evening. Apologies for the issues, but as you can see, Fox Valley Lutheran out with an 8-point lead here with about 3.5 minutes left to go in the first half. The missed free throw is rebounded by Xavier. However, Charlie Pfefferly unable to hit. And up ahead, it's Drew Mears, and he'll give it back for Josiah Butler, who already has 19 points tonight of the 35 for Fox Valley Lutheran. Corner for three is Isaac Knoll. And just like that, FVL is up with its largest lead of the night, 38-27. Sherwood, turnaround jumper no good. Mears with the rebound. He'll push into the front court. Off for Jackson Poppendorf, into the corner Butler. He'll try another three and hit. 22 points now for Butler. And a timeout will be called by Fox Valley Lutheran. We'll take one as well back in 60 seconds here on the Fox Communities Credit Union Video Stream Game of the Week.
I'm Julia Clemmy. I'm a Member Relationship Officer. When it comes to auto loans, I like to explain to the members how the process works so that they understand how to do electronic signing, how they're going to pick up the check, where the deposit is going to come from. I can put it into slower gear for a first-time borrower, put it into overdrive for a borrower that's borrowed many times, and they can have a check within the hour. We help make life happen.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and stunning results at an affordable cost.
Cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
So as expected here tonight, Josiah Butler lighting it up. 22 of Fox Valley Lutheran's 41 points here in the first 15 and a half minutes of the first half. Charlie Pfefferly in the front court for Xavier. Outside played there by Parker Black. And of course Sherwood, and they will get a shooting foul. Fox is up against him there. Not sure they're going to.
East Wisconsin Savings Bank.
That's his first.
Joined now on the pregame show by Xavier head coach Matt
fouls,
Connor.
so Xavier will be
coach
the
first
bonus
off.
the rest of the way.
7-4 coming into this one. How do you feel about your team's
Sherwood's first free throw
about
is good.
one-third of the season?
Thanks. I really liked it. I like our team. I mean, I think our team is headed in the right direction. We have a hard-working group. We had 7.
Converts on the second as well. Cuts the deficit down to 12. I'm sure if you're head coach Matt Connor, you'd prefer to see something under double digits as the shot gets blocked out of bounds, but a foul will be called as Butler tried to get to the basket again. So Hippis picks up the foul. Butler first free throw is good. He has possibility of reaching 25 points by halftime. Second free throw, that one rims out. So it remains a 13-point lead. Again, Appleton Xavier with some COVID-19 issues on the team. They only had 5 regular varsity players able to suit up tonight. They're being supplemented by some guys who were called up from JV. Charlie Pfefferly with the miss. Butler with the rebound. He'll push into the front court. All the way glass, and Sherwood gets a piece of it. He'll push the pace. 5-on-4, and now a steal, and they're going to say it was kept in. Up ahead, Butler, easy layup. He now has 25 points here in the first half, nearly matching his season per game average. And then we get the ball stuck in the rim. So alternate possession when that happens, and the arrow currently favors Fox Valley Lutheran. Butler between the circles. He'll shoot again. Rimming good. Shooter's touch there. 27 in the first half. Pfefferly, little bump foul out top by Mears. So that'll send Pfefferly to line to shoot 1 and 1. Single bonus here right now. Pfefferly misses on the front end. Empty trip there for the Hawks as they continue to trail by 17. Butler again looking for his shot. He'll take a three. That one barely drew iron. Looking at his hand like it got hit. Says he's okay. Substitution now is checking out will be Quimby, and in for him for Xavier will be Sam Pfefferly. Charlie brings it into the front court and then passes to no one in the corner. Was looking for Sam, and Sam had cut baseline. And now Sam will check out. Right back in comes Hayden Quimby. So Butler again. Gives it off for Knoll. Out top. Long three on the way by Lohberger, and a foul will be called. 3 free throws coming up for Lohberger. So again, shooting 3. Lohberger so far tonight, 6 points. First one no good. Second free throw, no good as well. Substitution now as the younger Pfefferly, Sam, will check back in, and Quimby will sit out. Coach Karner, I think, just wanted to have a little conversation with his sophomore. Third free throw finally goes for Lohberger, so he's up to 7 now on the night. See if Xavier plays for one shot here, the final 30 seconds. Down by 18. Out high, Pfefferly. Uses the left hand, that's no good. And Butler now a chance. They go for Lohberger, spot up 3. No good. Offensive rebound is pulled down by Poppendorf. And then stolen away by Butler. Here comes Pfefferly. Out ahead for Sherwood, who slams it home. Looked like there was a little shove there when he was going up, as Mears got a hand on him, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Final score, or excuse me, the 49-29 is the score here at halftime. And we will take a couple of minutes break. We weren't able to bring you our coaches' pregame interviews, so we'll do that during the half. You're watching the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream Game of the Week.
What is the mark of a true builder? At Myron Construction, we believe it's in the details. It's the strong sense of commitment to the people and places in which we work. The more than 100 years of experience we bring to every project site. It's our labor force, 1,200 strong. Our investment in cutting-edge equipment and technology. And our commitment to exceeding expectations. Most of all, it's our passion for bringing dreams to life. This is building excellence.
Joined now on the pregame show by Xavier head coach Matt Klarner. And Coach, first off, 7-4 coming into this one. How do you feel about your team's first about 1/3 of the season?
Thanks. I really like our team. I mean, I think our team is headed in the right direction. We have a hardworking group. We had 7 seniors graduate last year, and a lot of shoes to fill. And the guys are really battling and working hard. And we've seen progress. We've seen improvement. And we feel like we're starting to find it. We also know that we've had to deal with a lot of things in the early season, a lot of injuries and illness and so forth. So we know that those battles have kind of hindered us a little bit. And to credit our kids' mental toughness, I would say we just keep battling. Whoever we have at practice each day has been battling, has been getting better, has given us a chance to compete and a chance to win. And I'm proud of the games that we've played, and I'm proud of the wins, and I'm proud of how hard we have fought in the games that we haven't won. So I feel good about that.
Couple of guys you're going to lean on tonight, Charlie Pfefferly and Alex Sherwood. What do you hope to get out of them this evening?
Well, hopefully a lot. I mean, they're the 2 guys that played for us a lot last year. Those are the 2 guys that had experience coming into the season, and I feel like they've kind of taken a little bit more of a leadership role this year, and that's kind of helped us, again, win the games that we have. And when we've had some rough games and our inexperience has shown, those are the 2 guys that we're looking at to try to kind of right the ship too. So I feel like they're both playing well. They're both doing good things, and I think as the other guys kind of continue to progress and mature, we're going to find a nice mix here in the next couple weeks.
Big challenge for you tonight, Josiah Butler for Fox Valley Lutheran, averaging about 26 points a game. He's a 1,000-point scorer in his career. How do you slow him down?
Yeah, slow is the right word. I mean, I don't think anybody has stopped him, and honestly, I'm not sure a whole lot of teams have slowed him down. So we're going to do our best. We're going to battle, try to make the floor look a little smaller for him. Try to prevent him from getting deep lane touches. And that's easy for me to say and easy for you to talk about, but to go out there and do it against a kid at that level is very difficult. So it'll be a great challenge for us. But our kids, we like these games. We like these big games and these opportunities to show what we can do. And we know that they're big challenges. And we're not afraid of what the scoreboard says. We just want to go out and battle. And our kids will fight hard tonight, I'm sure.
Great traditional rivalry here tonight with Fox Valley Lutheran, but you guys aren't in the same conference anymore. How much does that disappoint you?
It is disappointing. It is shocking. I don't know who put this all together, whatever. But I guess
it's football.
Okay, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for the fact that we still get to play them once a year, and that we do have a fun rivalry with them, and we get to get all these fans in the gym and have fun. So I'm thankful for that opportunity. Would it be different or better if they were in the same conference? Probably, but at this time, that's out of our control. And like anything else, we make the best out of what we have, and it should be a fun game tonight.
Final question for you. We're past the holidays now. The kids get into more of a regular schedule in terms of both play and schooling. How much does that help you?
I think so. I mean, I think the first month is always, you're trying to feel things out. You're trying to find out what your new guys can do. Again, we lost a lot of guys last year, and we had a lot of guys that had to come in and kind of prove themselves. So I feel like now we've kind of gone through that process. We feel like we kind of know what we have. And hopefully, like I said, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to find ourselves really turning the corner and seeing better things as we approach the stretch run of our season.
Coach Connor, I appreciate the time. Best of luck.
All right. Thanks again, guys.
All right, quick break, and then we'll hear from FVL's head coach. You're watching the video stream game of the week.
I'm Adam Landsver, and I am the Chief Lending Officer at Fox Communities Credit Union. For those that have a mortgage, it's important to review it very frequently. It's at minimum annually. Many of our members have taken the opportunity to cash out some money to put in that backyard pool that you've been seeing down the road, or consolidate debt, or pay off your loan faster to match your retirement. That's why we're here to help, right? We're here to help them succeed financially. End of story.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
After tonight's game, get the gang over to the Hawk's Nest for some wings and pizza. The new Anytime menu is available 6 a.m. to close. Be sure to try their delicious Friday night fish fry. Oh, and there's free breakfast every Saturday morning, 8 to 11. Check out the newly renovated Riverside patio and stage with live music weekly with local and national acts. And a private dock for all you boaters. The Hawk's Nest, 1621 West Main Street in Little Chute.
Joined now by Fox Valley Lutheran head coach Jay Wendland. And coach, 9-0 start to the season, 7-0 in conference. Tell us a little bit about what you like with your team so far.
What's been cool to see is just different kids stepping up at different points throughout the season. We knew we had a true scorer in Josiah Butler, and he's done a great job being a team leader for us. But then each and every night, a different kid stepping up, whether it's been senior Drew Mears or Jackson Papendorf or Adam Lohberger or Isaac Knoll. It just seems like every night a new kid is stepping up to fulfill a role that we really need filled.
Speaking of Josiah, he went over 1,000 points for his career. That's quite a mark for someone in high school.
It is, and he's put in a ton of work. And it's been fun to just watch his progression from last year to this year, from a strength perspective and a skill perspective. He's really done a great job leading our team, and for him to be rewarded the other night, reaching that milestone is a cool thing.
I'm sure a lot of guys have pointed out you play more games during the regular season now, so it's easier to get to 1,000.
It is, but you know, he is averaging about 27 points a game, so that's quite an accomplishment.
Plus the three-point line. Anyway, so you mentioned very balanced scoring for other guys on the team. Who has kind of surprised you by how they've stepped up so far this year?
You know, we've had a sophomore step up for us, Adam Lohberger. The other night against Denmark, he came out and hit 9 threes, and so it was a game that we really needed him to step up, and he fulfilled that role. But at the same time, another night it's been Jackson Papendorf or Isaac Knoll or Drew Mears, and so it's really just been neat to see it be a team effort.
We're finally past the holidays. Is it nice to fall back into a more of a rhythm here in terms of playing games, at least 2 a week?
It is, and to be in school and to have that routine is definitely nice. Coming in for those weird times during the holidays and trying to figure things out, just trying to get back into that rhythm, it's nice to be back in school and to have that rhythm there.
You got Xavier tonight. No longer a conference game, kind of missed that, but what do you expect from the Hawks?
We know they're going to get out and pressure us defensively. We know that they've got some nice shooters out there, and Sherwood and Pfefferly, and they've got a couple other shooters that fill great roles for them. And so we know we got to take care of the basketball on the offensive end. We got to limit our turnovers, and then we got to make sure that we always contest everything that they do, knowing that the two guys that really make them go are Sherwood and Pfefferly.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Best of luck tonight.
Hey, thank you so much.
Stay tuned. We'll have starting lineups and the opening tip for you next on the Video Stream Game of the Week.
The projects we construct afford us the opportunity to help those in need in more ways than one. And the momentum we create as a team allows us to make an impact greater than any one of us can achieve on our own. We are part of the community. We are where we live. We are Myron Construction.
East Wisconsin Savings Bank.
Winter sports season is always exciting at Fox Valley Lutheran High School of Appleton. They're proud to support their Foxes. FVL offers a tradition of excellence. Caring teachers, timeless truth, and a state-of-the-art facility make FVL an outstanding choice for those important high school years. To find out more about Fox Valley Lutheran High School, call 739-4441 or look them up on the web at fvlhs.org. Fox Valley Lutheran playing host to us here this evening as the crosstown shootout features the Foxes on top of Xavier 47-31 at halftime. The story of the first half was Josiah Butler, 27 points for the Foxes. Meanwhile, it is leading the way for Appleton Xavier here in the first half. Alex Sherwood has 12 points. He is the only Xavier player in double digits here after the first half of play. Again, our apologies for stream issues. We're having a little trouble with the YouTube code. We were able to get you on here for most of the second half now, hopefully. Taking a look at the WisSports.net rankings coming into this week. The Pier was the #1 team in the state. Appleton East is ranked number 2 in Division I. Neenah is currently number 4 in D1. In D2, you have Wisconsin Lutheran, number 1 in the state. Number 5 is Oshkosh North. In Division III, Brillion is currently 6th in the state. Campbellsport is ranked 8th. In Division IV, Manitowoc Roncalli is 4th. And in Division V, Green Bay NAW Lutheran is ranked at number 4 in the state, according to the coaches and the WisSports.net poll. Just about ready for second half action here. As we just wait for the countdown clock to finish up. Starting 5 again for Xavier will be Charlie Pfefferly, Carson Haley, Sam Pfefferly, Alex Sherwood, and Jake Miller. They are in blue here with the offense to start the second half of play. Sherwood double teamed in the post, kicks it out for Miller. And he connects for 3. Miller now up to 6 on the night. Xavier needs to do it on this end of the floor, though, and that means stopping the man with the ball right now, Josiah Butler. And they're going to run a double team at him out high. Out for Lohberger into the corner. And the 3 on the way is good by Tyler Brightman. Pass goes far side. Put in the corner, and Haley isn't able to hit, and now a rebound action foul will be whistled. Butler into the front court. Into the corner. Played there again by Brightman. Back for Butler. Feet into the post. Lohberger nearly had it knocked away. Into the corner for Brightman. His 3 is good. (52-34) now. Matching the largest lead of the night here for the Foxes. Able to get inside and score is Haley. Butler into the front court. Hands off for Knoll. Poppendorf thought about the 3. Instead, forcing one, trying to go high off glass was Mears. Drew little there. Now the pull-up jumper by Charlie Pfefferly. That's off. Miller with a rebound, though. Kicks it out for Sam Pfefferly. Gets cut off baseline. Out for Charlie. Down the lane, big bump, and a foul will be called out top. So not a shooting foul. So Mears picks up his 2nd on the night. Inbounds pass comes to Sherwood. Nice little spin move and hit. Don't see a lot of guys playing back to the basket in the low post anymore, but Sherwood scoring there. They continue to run that double team out at Butler when he has it out high. That shot was no good by Mears. Into the front court. Sam Pfefferly's 3 is well short, and it's Lohberger with the rebound. They land it off for Butler into the front court. Work off a high screen. No, instead he'll go into the far side corner for Knoll. That's off rim, no good. Sure with the rebound. Charlie Pfefferly up ahead, trying to take it to the glass. Haley, and he scores. So, this little 6-0 run here by Xavier, and they're able to get the lead down to 12. Continue to run the double team at Butler. And the pass to the post is knocked away, and Miller's going to be called for the foul. That's one of those situations where when you reach from behind, 9 times out of 10, even if you get nothing but ball, you're still going to get called. Mears to trigger in. Finds Knoll for 3. That's off the mark. Sherwood recovers. Charlie Pfefferly to Sam. Back out to Charlie. Into the corner. Healy passes up on the 3. Tries to go baseline. Gets the dribble back and scores. And now they're down to a 10-point deficit, closest they've been since about midway through the first half. Continuing to throw the double team at Butler. He's able to get away from that for the time being. Far side, Poppendorf hits for three. And a timeout will be called. See how long we're going to take here. And it looks like we are going to take one as well. Back at 60 seconds here on the first Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
As our students become young adults and follow their own unique paths, they all still have one thing in common: the need for banking to keep up with the pace of their lives. Our online account opening and integrated mobile services are designed with that in mind. And a $200 bonus for opening a qualifying new checking account makes East Wisconsin Savings Bank perfect for the next step in life.
East Wisconsin Savings Bank.
At Myron Construction, relationships are at the core of everything we do. While our roots run deep in the Midwest, our reach has expanded nationally as we follow our clients across the country to bring their projects to life. In an ever-evolving industry that leans heavily on resourcefulness and hard work, our project teams take great pride in not only delivering successful projects, but in building lasting relationships with our clients and partners. Together, we are building excellence.
I'm Julia Clemmy. I'm a member relationship officer. When it comes to auto loans, I like to explain to the members how the process works so that they understand how to do electronic signing, how they're going to pick up the check, where the deposit is going to come from. I can put it into slower gear for a first-time borrower, put it into overdrive for a borrower that's borrowed many times, and they can have a check within the hour. We help make life happen.
Down the lane, and that's not going to count. And that one will be whistled on Mears. That is his third, second team foul. And Charlie Pfefferly will trigger in from underneath the basket. Out for Miller. Pfefferly. Haley drives baseline off glass and hits. So Xavier again playing short-handed here because of COVID issues on the team, hanging around down 11. Butler down the lane. Triple team, spins away from that and hits. First points of the second half. It gives him 29 on the game. Lead back up to 13. Pfefferly to Pfefferly. Finds Sherwood in the post. They're going to double team him. Knocked away from behind, and they're going to stay out of bounds off of Fox Valley Lutheran. Lohberger hitting the floor there, trying to draw the charge. Some questions from the FVL bench as to why there was no whistle. Into Miller. Back out for Charlie Pfefferly. Out for Sherwood, and now back for Pfefferly again. Out top, Healy. For Miller. Sam Pfefferly back to Charlie. Gets baseline, forced to pick up. Sherwood will try and hit a three. Lead back to 10, and I think we may have a foul or a technical here on Miller. Yep, technical foul on Miller. So that's his third foul. Another technical, and he's ejected. Butler to the line to shoot the two free throws, misses the first. Miller tied up underneath. Trying to get free there and used elbow contact to the head. So after getting the lead back down to 10, the free throws make it a free throw makes it 11. And now we should be able to have a substitution, as in will come Reed Hippis. And Miller will come out. Butler out high for Kraftsnick, and then gets it back. Lohberger feeds into the post. Knoll spot the three and hit. And if Xavier needs to get back into this, they have to do it on the defensive end. And now there's Butler with a step in on a steal, and he'll take it hard to the glass and score. 32 points on the night now for Butler. Never called a game where a kid went for 50. Let's see if that happens. 18 away. And a foul will be called out top. That will go against Tyler Brightman. Check that against Jackson Poppendorf. And that is his third on the night. And does he have blood? Must be if he's being taken out here. It's on the jersey, so they're going to have to clean that off before he's able to come back in. Drew Mears returns as he checks out. Healy off for Pfefferly. He'll get in the lane, and I think another hand check is going to get called. Yep, Mears. That's his fourth foul. So that is a tough spot here for the Foxes as their point guard finds himself in foul trouble. And now a quick substitution will take place. And it is Everett Nowak checking in. Nowak, a junior. Based on the hand that he got, I don't know how much playing time he sees. Feeding in the post. Sherwood quadruple team that's stolen away by Butler. In the front court, waves off the post in front of him. And now a steal out top by Charlie Pfefferly. He'll try to drive to the hole, layup good. So action getting a little bit spotty here as the lead is back to 14. Butler looks to drive. They keep running Xavier players at him. Three on the way is a short as attempting it was Nowak. Pfefferly into the front court. Tries to split a double team and has it knocked away by Nowak. So making an impact here off the bench as Noel now runs point. Corner for Butler. Skip pass, Noel again. Nowak. Now Lohberger. Butler again. They'll feed into the post, stolen away. Not really showing awareness there was Kraftzink. And they're going to say it will remain with the Foxes here as it's knocked out of bounds. Another substitution, Nowak will check out, and Jackson Poppendorf is back in. Under a new number. Couldn't clean up the blood off the jersey. He had been 21, now he's 31. That is allowed. They continue to run that double team. In fact, everybody on Xavier is just watching Jackson every time he, or Butler, I should say, every time he has the ball. Another hand check. Healy is called for his first for Xavier. Butler comes out high. Kraftzink thought about driving. Instead gives off for the Poppendorf, who had his shot rejected, and now a rebound action foul will be called against Kraftzink. That is his fourth. So two Foxes now, one foul away from disqualification. Pfefferly into the corner. That's Hippus. He'll try the three. That's off rim, no good. Here come the Foxes again. Butler into the front court. Down the lane. Got all those to go in the first half. Now struggling to get any kind of room, and now a foul called underneath. No, actually a timeout is called from the bench. Interesting. Just a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it here this time around. And remind you that tonight's game sponsored in part by the good folks here at Fox Valley Lutheran High School. The excitement is high this winter at Fox Valley Lutheran High. FVL's beautiful North Appleton campus is home to quality Christian education for all students, whether college-bound or interested in trades. Registration is now open for the spring semester. To find out more about Fox Valley Lutheran, contact them at 739-4441. .10:06 left to go in this one. And coming out of the timeout, it will be Fox's ball. Looking to build on a 14-point lead. It's been as high as 18 here in the second half. Grafsink, spin move in the lane, and he hits. Stretches the lead now to 16. Pfefferly, little show and go. Can't get that to go, though. And the rebound is pulled down by Poppendorf. Out of bounds, they'll say it will remain with Fox Valley Lutheran. Miller checks back in. And Hippus will head to the bench. Butler to trigger in. Comes out for Kraftsink, and now back to Butler. Single teamed this time. Gets free. Fade away, and he hits. That was about 15 of his made shots in the first half. A little turnaround fadeaway jumper. And he's up to 34. Getting free is Healy, and that one rims out. A lot of contact as hitting the floor is Knoll, and a foul will be called on Miller, and that's his fourth. So a number of guys in foul trouble here tonight. Going to get a quick substitution as Luke Kroll will check in. Butler, who had 29 at the break, has 5 here in the second half. Kraftsink back out. Lohberger will try the 3, and that's no good. Charlie Pfefferly will push into the front court for the Hawks. Spot up 3, that's short. Kraftsink the rebound, and he'll give it off for Butler into the front court. Long 3. Kraftsink, though, with the offensive rebound, works underneath and is not rewarded. Sherwood altering that just enough. In the front court, we'll kick it out far side. Healy for 3, and that's good. Cuts the lead to 15. Butler down the lane, off glass, and hits. I wouldn't say that he can score at will, but he can certainly get his shot off. Healy into Sherwood, who I believe has played the entire game, has not been substituted for. Foul will be called on the floor. I think they're going to get Kraftsink there. Nope. It's just going to be on Lohberger. That's his second. 6th the team foul, so Xavier will be in the bonus the rest of the way. As substitution in is Hayden Quimby for Xavier. Feed to the post, and Sherwood got mugged. No foul called. He was asking for one. Butler into the front court. Feeds Kraftsink. Knoll will show and go. Fade away is good. And the lead is back up to 19. 7-0 run here for the Foxes. Sherwood out for Pfefferly. Down the lane, and he gets hammered. That will go on Poppendorf. No, they're going to give it to Knoll, actually. That's his second. So Pfefferly to shoot 2. So far tonight, he has 8 points and makes the first. Healy checks back in. Quimby will check out for Xavier. Second free throw connects on that one as well. Butler into the front court. Not running the double team at him, but they are certainly responding when he gets in the lane. That shot will not go, but it's going to be a two-shot foul coming up as Healy gets called for the foul. That's his second. As was mentioned in our interview with Coach Wendland, Butler going over 1,000 points for his career earlier this week. Looks like Miller's going to check back in here for Fox Valley, or for Xavier, playing with 4 fouls. Coming to the bench will be Krull. So Butler now back to the line. Misses both. And the lead remains 17 here for the Foxes. Far side, Sam Pfefferly out high for Miller. Tough little post pass there as throwing one up is Sherwood and he hits. And a foul will be called. Chance for a three-point play. Knoll whistle for that one. So that's his second. So Hippis will check back in. Miller will come out. A little early to be playing offense for defense with a guy with foul trouble, but Sherwood converts the three-point play, the old-fashioned three-pointer. And the lead is down to 14. Butler picks it up, kicks it far side. As going up with the attempted shot was Poppendorf, and then gets kicked out of bounds. They're going to say off of Xavier, though. And the Foxes will retain possession. Knoll. And out top for Butler. Knoll tried to feed the post, but Pfefferly able to get a hand on it. Chance for Xavier to cut in the lead. Sherwood goes baseline and lays it in. Back the other way comes Butler. Tries to force one up, can't get the roll. And good patience underneath by Kraftsink, but then got rejected by the rim. Pfefferly work off the wing. Ad Sherwood didn't get it to him. Far side corner, trying to get it inside was Hippis as well. Now they'll swing it near side. Pfefferly hits a three. And for the first time in the half, the lead is less than 10. 71-62, 5:50 left to go. Butler into the front court. Gritty effort here by a shorthanded Xavier team, and now a steal by Hippis. Up ahead, Sherwood dunks it home. And it's a 7-point game. Timeout, Fox Valley Lutheran. This one is probably going to be a full, and it is. So we will take one as well. Back in 60 seconds here on the Fox Communities Credit Union Stream Game of the Week.
A century is made up of minutes, but more importantly, of moments. Moments of hard work, dedication, challenges, and triumphs. From Myron Construction, the past 100 years were built by the steady hands of tradespeople who laid a strong foundation, and continues to thrive because of our passionate team members. As we close this significant chapter of our history, our sights are set on what we will accomplish together in the years to come, because together we'll continue building excellence.
I'm Adam Landsver, and I am the Chief Lending Officer at Fox Communities Credit Union. For those that have a mortgage, it's important to review it very frequently. It's at minimum annually. Many of our members have taken the opportunity to cash out some money to put in that backyard pool that you've been seeing down the road, or consolidate debt, or pay off your loan faster to match your retirement. That's why we're here to help, right? We're here to help them succeed financially. End of story.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Welcome back to Fox Valley Lutheran High School. Jonathan Krause with you here tonight on the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week. Fine second half effort here by Xavier, and now a charge will be called as Poppendorf is called for the offensive foul. Sherwood stepping in to take that one. What had been an 18-point Fox Valley Lutheran lead about midway through the second half has been whittled down to 7 now by the Hawks, and they have possession. Healy into Sherwood. They have not had a defensive answer for him. Out high, 3 on the way by Hippus is no good. And getting a huge rebound there is Lohberger. Butler into the front court. Off for Knoll, who's checked back in with 4 fouls, has it knocked away from behind. Or check that, Mears with 4 fouls. Butler, far side. Lohberger will try a 3 and hit. Huge 3 for Lohberger, who hit the floor wondering where a foul was, as it looked like he took a little shot to the midsection after landing. Lead back up to 10. Pfefferly into the front court. Into the corner. Healy thought about a 3. Now go far side for Sherwood. They find Healy in the low post. Kicks it back out. Hippus fakes the 3. Gets baseline. And then has nowhere to go with it. Back out. Healy for 3. That's long. Sherwood crashing the boards, but he can't control it. And it'll be Fox Valley Lutheran ball. Sherwood thought he got undercut there by Kraftsink. Substitution as Miller returns for Xavier. He's playing with 4 fouls right now. Mears also playing with 4 fouls for Fox Valley Lutheran. Kraftsink and Poppendorf also have 4 fouls for the Foxes. Lohberger, far side Butler. Looks to drive, spins off his man, gets double teamed, has it slapped away, but Kraftsink recovers. Back to Butler. Kraftsink, and out high for Poppendorf. And now Mears, and they'll reset. Fox is looking to run a little clock here up with a 10-point lead. Long 3, that's off rim, no good, as Lohberger was unable to hit, but then Mears with the offensive rebound. Lohberger picks it up. Pass out top is stolen away by Hippus. Or check that by Healy. Healy will try a 3 and hit. Back down to 7. Butler will walk it up this time as we move down on 3 minutes left to go in the game. Lohberger, and stolen away. Sherwood, who has been a monster today for Xavier, into the front court, runs over a man into the corner. An offensive foul will be called as Kraftsink, who's playing with 4, stepped in to take the charge. And Coach Carner's got to be careful here. He's asking for an explanation, but he's way out onto the court. And now he's going to walk it back. That is a play on right there. I mean, that contact was well after the ball had been released and in the corner already. And now a touch foul will be called on this side on Sam Pfefferly. For him, that's his 3rd. And it also puts Fox Valley Lutheran into the bonus. To the line goes Poppendorf. First free throw, no good. Sherwood the rebound. Still a 7-point game with 2:40 left to go. Pfefferly offers Sherwood, thought about the 3. Now he'll take it. Off glass and hits. A little late night Saturday banking in Appleton. Timeout is called by Xavier. 32nd timeout. Back that quickly here on the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
right, it's a quick game reset here. 2:33 left to go in the game. And it is a 4-point lead for Fox Valley Lutheran. Again, the largest it was here in the second half was 18. So Xavier playing shorthanded due to COVID issues on the team. 5 regular varsity players suited up today. That was it. Then a bunch of guys they brought up from the JV team to round out the roster. Poppendorf thought about a 3. Now forced to the corner, stolen away. As it was Sam Pfefferly, kicked it away loose, but his brother Charlie corrals it. Chance to cut into the 4-point deficit. Works off the screen, floater in the lane. That's no good. Sherwood crashing the boards again, up strong and hits. The one-man wrecking crew for Appleton Xavier here in the second half has been Sherwood. Butler now in the corner. Spins in on Healy and hits. Big answer. Pushes the lead back out to 4. Pfefferly into the front court with 1.5 minutes left to go. Out high, Healy for 3. That's off rim. And Lohberger with the rebound. Let's see if Xavier decides to foul here and try to lengthen the game. Down 4. Extending the defense into the backcourt now. As Butler gets down the lane. Got away with a walk. Holy cow. And a timeout is called from the bench, I think. It's going to be a full timeout. Things getting a little interesting here. Late. We'll take a break as well, back in 60 seconds here on the Fox Communities Credit Union Video Stream Game of the Week.
After tonight's game, get the gang over to the Hawk's Nest for some wings and pizza. The new Anytime menu is available 6 a.m. to close. Be sure to try their delicious Friday night fish fry. Oh, and there's free breakfast every Saturday morning, 8 to 11. Check out the newly renovated Riverside patio and stage with live music weekly with local and national acts. And a private dock for all you boaters. The Hawk's Nest, 1621 West Main Street in Little Chute.
I'm Adam Landsver, and I am the Chief Lending Officer at Fox Communities Credit Union. Home values have really skyrocketed, and it would just make sense that now would be the time to take a look at your home equity. Having a home equity line in place will always be there for you in case of the rainy day, or you want to start up that business, or purchase that car that you never thought was going to come for sale. To be able to have that security blanket is really critical in someone's life cycle.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
Welcome back, Fox Valley Lutheran. 4-point game with 1:16 left to go, and the Foxes will have it. Looking to run out as much clock as possible. Xavier has chosen not to foul immediately and allow more time to run off. Comes out high. Poppendorf able to get away from a couple of Xavier players. And now a pass deflected, and Miller with a steal. Chance to cut into the 4-point deficit as we roll under a minute to play. Miller into the corner. Healy thinking about a 3. They're running a double team as Sherwood in the post. Sam Pfefferly off back iron, no good. Rebound. Sherwood again, layup, no. Gets his own put back and scores. Into the front court. Underneath, layup is good, and a foul. As getting to the hole was Mears. Thought that Fox Valley Lutheran was going to try to run some clock there, but Mears came free underneath, picks up the foul from Sherwood, and he has fouled out. 5th foul on the night for Sherwood. And now a timeout is going to be called by Xavier. That will be a full as well, so we'll take a break, back in 60 here on the video stream Game of the Week.
After tonight's game, get the gang over to the Hawks Nest for some wings and pizza. The new Anytime menu is available 6 a.m. to close. Be sure to try their delicious Friday night fish fry. Oh, and there's free breakfast every Saturday morning, 8 to 11. Check out the newly renovated Riverside patio and stage with live music weekly with local and national acts. And a private dock for all you boaters. The Hawks Nest, 1621 West Main Street in Little Chute. After tonight's game, get the gang over to the Hawks Nest for...
East Wisconsin Savings Bank.
Mears at the line, makes the free throw to complete the three-point play and gets Fox Valley Lutheran back up by 5, 79-74. Fairfield out for Hippus, and now Fairfield will try the three and hit. And now it's a 2-point game, 79-77, as we get our scoring cron updated here. And we still have 18.6 left to go. We will keep it here and let you know about our fine friends at Fox Valley Lutheran High School playing host to us tonight and also bringing you tonight's game. The winter sports season is always exciting at FVL. They are proud to support their Foxes. FVL offers a tradition of excellence. Caring teachers, timeless truth, and a state-of-the-art facility make FVL an outstanding choice for those important high school years. To find out more about Fox Valley Lutheran High School, call 739-4441 or look them up on the web at fvlhs.org. And, of course, thanks to all of our other fine sponsors for tonight's game: Fox Communities Credit Union, Myron Construction, the Hawks Nest, East Wisconsin Savings Bank, and North Star Dental Group. Get you back here on the situation at hand. 18.6 left to go. And it'll be Fox Valley Lutheran to inbound as Xavier's going to pick them up full court here, trailing by 2. I think you go for the initial steal attempt, and if you don't get that, then you foul immediately. Inbounds pass comes into Poppendorf, and he is fouled by Pfefferly in the backcourt. That is his second. And it'll send Poppendorf to the line to shoot 2. It's double bonus here the rest of the way for the Foxes. Substitution, Miller checks in for Xavier. Luke Kroll will sit down. Not sure what the officials are discussing here. It's a fairly animated conversation. And I think there might be some discussion here as to whether or not the clock is the correct time. Because we had 18.6. Was that more than 1.1 seconds worth of action there, or? Well, there's a brief talk at the table. And now we're going to shoot 2 free throws. Yep, not at all sure what the discussion is. To the line, Poppendorf. First free throw is good. He has 9 points so far on the night. And that also, if he makes a second, now it's a 2-possession game. So big one coming up here. Free throw's good as well. So he steps up and pushes it back out to a 4-point lead. Pfefferly pulls up for 3. That's well short. Rebounded, though. And it comes out to Sam Pfefferly. Back out to Charlie Pfefferly. He'll try another 3. That one is good.
And a timeout is, no, Appleton Xavier was trying to call timeout and the official would not give it to him. And now the clock is stopped. Now, one of the issues we have here is that the scoreboard has been saying that neither team had a timeout the entire second half. So, but literally, Coach Karner was out on the floor next to the official asking for the timeout, and he didn't get it. As you can see, we have 0.3 of a second left to play. And that brings in some complicating factors here. Because basically, if the ball comes in, oh, he was out of timeout, so it will be a technical foul against Xavier. That, I think, was what they were discussing before as to whether or not the timeout situation was correct in the book. Because by all appearances, I think Coach Karner thought he still had a timeout. And that is why the official didn't want to give it to him, is because he knew he didn't have one. So a technical foul has been whistled against Xavier. This one is pretty much over. They've reset the clock to 3.3 seconds left. Well, now it's not over as Butler misses the first. But it will be FVL ball coming out of this technical situation. Second free throw. That one rolls in. 39 on the night now for Josiah. Usually I keep a book, but I have so much stuff that I have to do here on the video stream production that I'm not able to keep book. And you just rely on what everybody has at the table. Inbounds pass comes to Butler, and he's fouled immediately with 2.5 left to go. So now if you're Xavier, you have to hope that he misses 1 out of 2 and you still get a last-second shot, and then the technical timeout actually works to your advantage. That one is good. Second, rims out, still a chance for Xavier. Launching from backcourt and out of bounds. And it is now final. Fox Valley Lutheran hangs on to win 83-80. Strange ending to this one, but it is the Foxes that capture the crosstown shootout. As you see, the trophy will be presented here as it's set on the scorer's table. Let's take a couple of minutes break here, and when we come back, we'll wrap things up here on the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pete Haley at North Star Dental Group. Have missing or broken teeth made you lose your smile? It's not hopeless. We're dedicated to providing exceptional care, a gentle touch, and stunning results at an affordable cost.
Cosmetic dentistry has helped thousands of people change their lives. North Star Dental specializes in restoring and replacing damaged or missing teeth and can show you cost-effective ways to achieve the smile you want.
North Star Dental, changing your life by changing your smile.
A century is made up of minutes, but more importantly, of moments. Moments of hard work, dedication, challenges, and triumphs. From Myron Construction, the past 100 years were built by the steady hands of tradespeople who laid a strong foundation and continues to thrive because of our passionate team members. As we close this significant chapter of our history, our sights are set on what we will accomplish together in the years to come, because together we'll continue building excellence.
I'm Adam Landsver, and I am the Chief Lending Officer at Fox Communities Credit Union. For those that have a mortgage, it's important to review it very frequently. It's at minimum annually. Many of our members have taken the opportunity to cash out some money to put in that backyard pool that you've been seeing down the road, or consolidate debt, or pay off your loan faster to match your retirement. That's why we're here to help, right? We're here to help them succeed financially. End of story.
Fox Communities Credit Union.
What is the mark of a true builder? At Myron Construction, we believe it's in the details. It's the strong sense of commitment to the people and places in which we work. the more than 100 years of experience we bring to every project site. It's our labor force, 1,200 strong, our investment in cutting-edge equipment and technology, and our commitment to exceeding expectations. Most of all, it's our passion for bringing dreams to life. This is building excellence.
And there's our final from tonight. Fox Valley Lutheran holds on for an 83-80 win in the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week. Star of the game for Fox Valley Lutheran, without a doubt, Josiah Butler. 40 points. He had 29 at halftime, just 11 in the second half as the Hawks continue to run some double teams against him. Some of the other leading scorers tonight, Jackson Poppendorf with 10. Adam Lohberger had 10 points for the Foxes. Drew Mears just 3 points tonight, and Nick Kraftzink ended up with 6 on the night. As for Xavier, they were led tonight by Alex Sherwood, who went for 27 before he fouled out with a couple of minutes left to go in the game. Charlie Pfefferly, heroic effort with 19 points tonight. Carson Haley had 16. And also in double figures tonight, Jake Miller, as he also played with foul trouble as well. With the win, Fox Valley Lutheran improves to 10-0 on the season. They have a road trip coming up as they will be taking on Wrightstown coming up on Tuesday, January 11th. And then they'll be playing in the Lacrosse Center Midwest Players Classic, a weekend tournament, 14th and 15th, as they'll be taking on Onalaska and DeForest. As for Xavier, with the loss, they fall to 7-5 on the season. They'll be in action next, coming up on Thursday of next week, as they'll play host to Menasha in a Bay Conference matchup. And hopefully, for Xavier's sake, they can get some kids back from the COVID protocols, which left them very shorthanded here tonight. So when you see that they fell 83-80, playing with only, again, 5 of their regular varsity guys able to suit up for tonight's game. Speaking of Menasha and Xavier, that's our next video stream game coming up on Thursday of next week. That game will be at Xavier itself. Pregame at about 7:50, or pregame at about 7 o'clock. Tip-off around 7:15 from Xavier. My thanks to Rizzo on camera here tonight, and my thanks to Zach Morris as well for coming in and troubleshooting the error code that we had with YouTube, which prevented us from getting our first half, most of the first half on. And of course, our thanks to all of our sponsors as well, including Fox Communities Credit Union, Myron Construction, East Wisconsin Savings Bank, the Hawks Nest, Fox Valley Lutheran High School, and the North Star Dental Group. Our final score again tonight here at Fox Valley Lutheran High School, FVL 83, Xavier 80. I'm Jonathan Kraus. You have been watching the Fox Communities Credit Union video stream game of the week here on